Hi everyone, welcome to another Mr. Jeffrey's Mr. Men Storytime. I'm Mr. Jeff, and today we're going to be reading Mr. Cheerful. But first, let's get started with our good morning song. So we're going to say hello to the girls, then the boys, and then the grown-ups. Are you ready? Here we go. Hello everybody, yes indeed, yes indeed. Yes, indeed. Hello, everybody. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, my darling. Hello to the girls. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Hello to the girls. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, my darling. Hello to the boys. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Hello to the boys. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, my darling. Hello to the grown-ups. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Hello to the grown-ups. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, my darling. All right, welcome and good morning. Today, we'll be reading Mr. Cheerful. Mr. Cheerful always woke up in a cheerful mood, with a bright, sunny smile on his face. In fact, Mr. Cheerful was one of the most cheerful people you are ever likely to meet. He did, however, have one secret that made him sad, but nobody knew about it. Not yet, anyway. All I can tell you is that he liked to keep it under his hat. Mr. Cheerful was never without a smile. From breakfast time in the morning to his bath time at night, Mr. Cheerful beamed from ear to ear. He was even happy when it rained. And on a sunny day, his smile was even brighter and sunnier than the sun. Everybody around him couldn't help but feel cheerful. Even the flowers smiled when Mr. Cheerful walked past. When Mr. Funny met him, he felt so happy that he pulled an even funnier face than usual, making Mr. Cheerful laugh out loud. Then one day, while out for a walk, Mr. Cheerful bumped into little Miss Splendid. Mr. Cheerful smiled his usual cheerful smile, and little Miss Splendid began to smile, but then she stopped and looked sternly at Mr. Cheerful. "How rude!" she exclaimed. "Young man, don't you know that you should raise your hat when you meet a lady?" For the first time in his life, Mr. Cheerful lost his smile. And then he blushed bright red, but he still did not raise his hat. You should be ashamed of yourself, cried little Miss Splendid. Why won't you raise your hat? I'm too embarrassed, replied Mr. Cheerful, blushing an even brighter red. Without my hat on, I'm not very good looking, and that makes me sad. Really? Asked little Miss Splendid. Let me see. Mr. Cheerful lifted his hat, and now I'll tell you what his secret was. What do you think Mr. Cheerful's secret was? Take a guess. Take a guess. All right, let's find out. Mr. Cheerful had the grand total of only 3 hairs on his head. Is that all you're worried about? Asked little Miss Splendid. Why, it's your bright, sunny smile that everybody loves, not how many hairs you have on your head. And little Miss Splendid smiled. Then Mr. Cheerful smiled. And ever since that day, he hasn't stopped smiling. And he is always quick to raise his hat to everyone he meets. And everyone he meets goes away feeling happy and cheerful, which leaves only one thing left to say. Hats off to Mr. Cheerful. All right, great listening, great listening. Well, we're just about all out of time for today, so let's sing our goodbye song now. Are you ready? Here we go. Well, my hands say thank you with a clap, 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 and my feet say thank you with a tap, 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 clap, 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 tap, tap, tap. I shake my hands and say goodbye. Thank you all for tuning in, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye. Take care.